Sorry, I'm going to go live when I have better coverage. 7 billion people on Earth. 7 billion people on Earth. That doesn't count the people that have already lived for however long. And we, if living a optimized life, can live to 120. But where I'm from, the phrase, if I could just, what you want to do when you grow up? Well, I just want to live till I'm 20. Is one of the most horrible things you can ever hear. Next horrible thing you can hear is at the emergency room when a mother finds out for the first time that her son, daughter, brother, father will no longer be breathing, no longer sharing air with 7 billion people. Just think about that. We only get it for 120. I'm 61. I didn't beat the odds so many times, it's ridiculous. I worked for an organization in West Point at one time called Brothers Against Guns, under Sean Richards. I was a case manager. It's probably one of my favorite jobs, and hearing that from a person that worked at Lockheed in Mountain View. I was good in math. Worked at United Airlines, flew all over the place. 22, had a contract worth $1 billion. It held, get this, the Hubble Space Telescope, and I was the foreman at 24 or something like that. Master mechanic was my title. Machine, lathe, sheet metal, built missiles. Not too proud of building missiles, but I was trying to feed my son and daughter. Needless to say, that job saved my life because it got me out of a place in San Francisco that I grew up from the age of 12, 1975. Moved there from Jersey. Thank God for my family in Jersey. I'll talk about them later. But recently, a young man named Lil Rob was in the right place, but at the wrong time. And I can't tell you how many funerals I've been to. It's part of my job, believe it or not. As a director at one time, I have a program that's similar to Ceasefire, called it the Community Response Network. Now, the city runs it, and some of the same people that worked alongside me, I never said they work with me or work for me. We work together. Man, I love working with them cats too. But West Point, right there, before it was gentrified. Nicoleus Hooker, rest in peace. Side by side, we played chess with the youngsters just to connect with them, try to get them jobs. So other than the scream of that mother who found out that their child was no longer going to breathe because of gun violence, a condition in our community that we did not create. Oliver North, 80, crack. Talk about reparations. Let's just go back to 80s when we lost generations. See the difference between 75 when I got to San Francisco and 80, 81 when I was 18 was that you fought with these and you walked away. So, some people had knives and bats and things, and there was a few that had guns, but not like in the 80s. Man, I walked away from a lot of fights, won a lot of fights, was forced into fights. San Francisco ain't all cable cars. Fisherman's Wharf. You in the wrong spot. Tenderloin at 12, you might face something you didn't know, but thank God my grandfather taught me how to hunt and fish. He was a rough dude. And going back to that scream of that mother's cry, little Rob, seeing him, I can't say that he would know me or we worked hand in hand, but the people, Shaman Walton, Malik Centerford, Chico Wells, who I work with at Brothers Against Guns, Vic, Creature Man, Gray, all them cats up there at West Point. Y'all remember my sister. Hey, yo. Sean, thank you for the opportunity because I just wanted to give back. I wanted to take what I learned in project management from Lockheed and United and try to work with young people to bring them from A to Z. Somebody did that for me. I'll tell you the next tragedy that we have in our community. I lost a daughter, Jaylana, in 98. Lost my mother to emphysema, lung cancer, 96. And again, she was born in 40. Cigarettes was cool. They lied to us. We can go reparations back to that. Everybody gets some of that money. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to end. Those that are called to this, and you know you call because everywhere you go, it's just going to be there. People are going to find you. I was on Maui, worked with some youngsters. Up here in SAC, been doing this, ain't never stopped. Started when I was 18. Save Our Youth Ministries. Yep. It's a calling. I thought I was going to get on a sailboat and sail away. Me and my dog, a fishing pole, hang with my son on my bike. Still going to go to a sailboat, but I think we're going to work with youngsters, get them out there, get them out the way. To those that are doing the work, I salute you. This is a time to fight harder, push harder, become better, work together. I salute the deity in all of you, and I pray that that deity rises during these hard times. Happened, little Rob either was Juneteenth or the day before. Right place, wrong person. If we just had fists, let's just fight. Get some gloves. Rob is still alive. I agree with Shaman Walton. You go to these events, I'll say this. Y'all remember Omega Boys Club, Street Shoulders? My goddaughters went there. A friend will not lead a friend to danger. You know your partner coming to an event like that, man. Say, keep the gun away, bro. I understand, I do, but not there. Cowards. Yep, I said it. I remember an incident that happened on 3rd and Paloux. Young man came off of a train with a shotgun and started shooting. Busy time. I was so pissed off. I remember talking to a guy, one of the twins. I said, guy, bro, we got to do something about this. Tom is already taken care of. I was actually called into the mayor's office about that one. James was there. Chief Sir was the chief at that time. And the system allows someone like that to be in a position to allow young Woods boy, I'll never forget that one. Right there in front of Joseph League. Anybody could have talked that young man down. Anybody could have just said, hey man, put the knife down. I'm digressing. I'm just going places. I'm remembering. It's painful. Here you go. Hurt people. But heal people can heal people. Heal leaders, get better, grieve, show up, push harder. I love all y'all. Malik, Shimon, Chico, Sean, Rudy, United Players. Y'all know me.